uranium, I'm gonna dig as the boy.
A man robed in full protective gear raises his gamma gun and takes aim at a woman's butt. As his finger pulls the trigger, green shock waves pass through the target and bounce around the walls of the clinic. The patient wants to change her character's genome in the hopes it will give an advantage in Fallout 76, and the doctor is more than happy to oblige. He's not even going to charge her for the consultation. This is just another day in the world of CJ Martin, Fallout 76's most dedicated roleplayer. That was a quote from a Polygon article written by Patricia Hernandez on the redneck medic himself, Dr. CJ Martin. I'll be pulling quotes from this article for the rest of the video, so make sure to go check it out for yourself. Links will be everywhere you can find links. Playing Fallout 76 can sometimes be an excessively lonely experience, especially if you're without friends. Well, if you're looking for a new group of enthusiastic players, or just looking to latch on to an extremist ideology led by a charismatic leader, consider joining or creating your own Fallout 76 role-playing group. I learned of these groups after reading the aforementioned article, so I wanted to share what these groups are doing in Fallout 76 and how they got started, starting with CJ Martin himself and his team of doctors.
Hey y'all, I'm Dr. CJ Martin of Dr. CJ Martin's Health Clinic and Pharmacy, here to tell you about our wonderful location just outside of Flatwoods. Have the perils of our new home been putting a hitch in your get-along? And you just need some time to rest and heal? Maybe you're about to head off and fight the Queen and want that extra boost. Don't want to grind for chems. Here at Dr. CJ Martin's Health Clinic and Pharmacy, we have many treatment options to make sure you're as fit as a fiddle for your next adventure. From outpatient and inpatient care, surgical, radiological, and mental health services, and the only Vault-Tec approved pharmacy this side of the Shenandoah, we have everything you need to make sure you're as ripe as rain and rearing to go. Because here at Dr. CJ Martin's Health Clinic and Pharmacy, we ain't just administering chems and stems, but also hope for America. So split the wind on down to Dr. CJ Martin's Health Clinic and Pharmacy, located just off 88 near Flatwoods. And remember, stay safe out there, Appalachia.
Dr. CJ Martin is looking to not only be a friendly face in Appalachia, but to create a whole community of players whose only job it is to help the less fortunate and less patient players in Fallout 76. The article details the process that CJ went through to build his empire. For him, playing Fallout 76 isn't about profit, it's about community. So he dedicated himself to farming items en masse so that he could sell them in bulk. Everything would be at a loss, of course, but it didn't matter. He wanted the clientele, just as if it was a Silicon Valley startup. After acquiring the clientele, it was time to grow a business inside of Fallout 76. A business not based on profits, but one about community and helping the needy players. The article details that the doctor estimated at his peak, he was selling around 20,000 items a week, in addition to having around 20 vending machines and a handful of hospital franchises. Apparently, when he would log into a server, his game would almost immediately fill up with patients who want items to be cured of diseases or to just build stronger characters. It continues saying, to deal with the demand, the doctor has started paying a salary to staff that is divided among departments including supply chain, marketing, and even security to keep these more peaceful players and lower level players safe from harm. There are day shifts and night shifts of people collecting items for the clinic. He said that there was enough people collecting tick blood to craft around 2,000 stem packs a day, though the doctor still personally spends an average of 3 hours daily collecting materials for the cause as well. The clinic is the noisiest place I have ever been on Area Chat, says a Fallout 76 player. I went to sell some stuff to the clinic for super cheap, and I couldn't believe all the people there. The good doc was doing 18 different things at once. To facilitate all of this, Martin also pays a chef to make food items for his workers as they farm, because Fallout 76 requires players to eat, drink, and stay alive, obviously. And to get the word out, Martin also pays clients to put up billboards advertising his clinics and services. I try to give our employees a real job feeling, offering paid vacation and commission bonuses, said Martin. We have been studying sales trends and analyzing our growth. It's a lot to keep track of, and the doctor says he relies on apps such as Google Docs and ledgers to make sure everything is kept in order. But the CJ Martin experience isn't just about selling items. Players looking to put together optimal builds can come into the clinic and test out perks on dummy characters provided by the doctor, or they can help calculate damage outputs. Newbie players can also get a crash course on the best perks and special stats, as well as all the effects of the mutations, how items stack, and how the latest bugs and glitches may affect their characters. Martin will even make house calls to follow up on his patients to make sure his services and products work as advertised. CJ Martin's services and clinics show that helping new players and contributing to a group can be fun, and it shows that Fallout 76's community may not be the biggest, but it is one of the strongest in gaming right now. Now for something a little bit different. Role players exist in many forms in Appalachia. Some even bond together because of their similar tastes. Let me introduce you to EAT. Yes, that's EAT with 2 T's. It stands for Establishment of Appalachian Taste Testers. This group of players functions as a haven for people who crave flesh. Human flesh. EAT is loosely inspired by Fallout New Vegas' White Glove Society, an elite group with a sharp dress code. My choice to roleplay as a cannibal stems from the ideology that human is the finest of meats, says Fallout 76 player Marcus Jargu. If humanity is the top of the food chain and you eat human, you are essentially setting yourself above your own kind. The 600 members of this group partake in many activities, including fight clubs and dining events, but by far their most popular event is the production of the Most Dangerous Game. This game takes cues from a holotape found in the Black Bear Lodge. Approaching the lodge, we can see that it appears fairly mundane at first. Entering the front door, we can immediately see the extensive collection of hunting trophies on the wall. Everything from a bloatfly to a yaoguai can be found here. Upstairs, we can find some scorched, but what we are looking for is downstairs. We find some more scorched down here, and the Hunt Master, but what we are looking for is the holotape placed across from the brewing station, labeled The Addington's Dangerous Game. Here is that holotape.
Well, another hunting season comes to a close. I guess we should start packing up the lodge.
Yes, I suppose we should.
What's the problem? This was a great season.
I know. It's just, well, it's getting quite boring. We hunt the same thing every year.
Oh my God! Then what do you want? If you have something to say, then spit it out already.
All right. Before you judge, hear me out. What if we hunted something new? Something that was a real challenge for a change. Something that could fight back. We circulate an advertisement offering a free weekend at the lodge. People will have no idea what they're really getting into. It's perfect.
Wait, are you talking about hunting humans?
Ah, don't act so surprised. You know it makes sense. I can see it on your face.
Well, do you really think we can get away with it?
With our wealth, dear brother, we can get away with anything.
Heading back downstairs, we can enter a small side room where we can see the remnants of these games. Skulls hanging from the ceiling, while other body parts are strewn across the room, along with various tools like handcuffs and saws. The Addingtons basically said, with their wealth, they could get away with anything, and from the looks of this room, they definitely got away with this game for quite some time. Back to the role-playing group though, EAT's motto for this event is, "The meal is more satisfying when they struggle." This event has been held 10 times so far. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're feeling lonely in Fallout 76's world, try and look to other players for community. If you don't like these groups, consider making your own role-playing group. There's a bunch more role-playing groups just like these, like the Cultists and the Mothman Worshippers, which I may talk about in a future video, but if you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps to support the channel. Also consider following me on Twitter. It's the best place for me to keep in contact with you guys. But anyway, this has been Widgeon TV. Thanks for watching, guys.
Uranium, uranium, I'm gonna dig as the boy. Oil so vanishing and gold don't glitter no more.